2015 release day, case number 1. Tops. We have, let's do a rundown of the teams here real quick. Chris has the Rockies, Royals, and Yankees. Colby with the Nationals. Gary has the Angels, A's, Blue Jays, Braves, Cardinals, Cubs, Dodgers, Mariners, Marlins, Mets, Pirates, Rangers, Red Sox, Twins, and White Sox. So Gary got in big on case 1. Jeremiah with his Orioles. John is a new breaker. John R. has his Phillies. Kay with the Brewers, Padres, Diamondbacks, Indians, Astros, Tigers, and her Reds. Peter D's a new breaker. He's got the Rays. And Rick S. is in with his Giants. Alright, let's randomize this non-sports or non-baseball spot. Here's everybody's name in there for the teams they bought. We'll randomize it 5 times, and the first one gets the non-baseball. 2, 3, 4, and 5. K gets the non-baseball in number 1 case. Better make a note of that. Alright. Too sweet. Who's too sweet? Too sweet's in the second case. I'm betting that's Andrew or Joseph H. Alright, Babe Ruth's going to help us out again. One of these days I'm going to cut myself on this dull knife. They're weird boxes. They're tall. 1, 2, 3. Oh, Abel's too sweet. Abel got in with the Red Sox. They lasted a while. With Castillo autos available. I'll get out of there. 4, 5, and 6. Alright. Yeah, I need a custom knife. There you go. I think Babe Ruth's pretty good for a breaking knife, especially since I pretty much only do baseball. I know a couple knife makers. Maybe I'll get them to make me one. And I hope it doesn't get caught in the mail. Might wonder why we're sending a knife back and forth. Alright. Camera got knocked around. Small bricks. Alright. Pack number 1 of the new year. You won't be on top for the second case, Chris, because you are not an A. We have some A's next time, so you're good to go on that. Alright, first we got all the base. A lot of nice pictures this year. Nice Nice World Series pictures. Kenny's Vargas rookies in these. Wish they'd turn them right side up. Future Stars, Jake DeGrom. Our first insert. Got a lot of inserts in these sets. Yeah, Jumbos have the frame cards. Paul Goldschmidt, Archetypes. It's our first foil. It's the rainbow foil, not numbered. Rex Brothers. Gotta call your shot game. Not sure how many come, but if everybody has a chance to get one, we'll make sure they go out. First pitch is a cool insert this year. Look at that. Tom Willis, no arms, pitching with his feet. Hold it up there. That's pretty good. So that's the non-baseball. Tilt this down some. Our first hit goes to the Reds. Career highs Relic, Johnny Cueto. 20 wins. Wins for Johnny Cueto. So that goes to Kay. Good thing she got her raise this time. One time she didn't, and all kind of Reds came out. And another insert through the years. I think that's what that was called. Our highlight of the year. That's what it is. Ted Williams. Alright, pack one. We got clear refractors in here too. I'm just going to go through base kind of quick, because there's so much of it. It's a cool Mets card. We got the team cards in here. They don't act like checklists like they used to, but still nice little cards for the teams. Alright, the next archetype is Buster Posey for the Giants. Got a Gallery of Greats insert. Albert Pujols. That kind of looks like a Gypsy Queen card. Pujols and the Angels. Who has the Angels? Oh, I have the wrong spreadsheet up. Angels belong to Gary. So, those aren't numbered on that. That's a pretty cool looking insert. Mike Fultonowitz, Rainbow Parallel for the Astros. Another Call Your Shot. Maybe there's one in every pack. Eddie Vedder from Pearl Jam. Throwing out the first pitch. There's a Jorge Soler. Gildo Rodriguez. And then the highlights, Justin Verlander, 2007. So autograph we're looking for. Still have another relic we're looking for. I can't get them turned right. If I had to pick one gripe, is Mike Trout about these cards. All packs do it. Just have them all the right way. Paul Konerko, so long card, basically. He's got there's a gold foil. 1907 to 2015, Brett Laurie of the Blue Jays. Gary has the Blue Jays. Ted Williams, Archetypes. Those are nice inserts. Free Agent 40, David Cohn. Supposed to represent the top 40 free agents in the past. Geneva Conference. It's another one of those non-sports. Inspired play insert, Yoenis Cespedes and Jim Rice. Nice looking cards. There's an Abreu Future Stars. Yeah, I gotta say, this is one year. These George Springer base look really nice. Easy to see the names and who they play for and all that stuff. Highlights, Juan Marichal, 1965. Javier Baez, rookie. Angels. Brandon Finnegan came straight from college to the pros last year, pitched in the World Series. Tanner Roark, Goldschmidt. There's a gold Joey Votto for the Reds. 478 of 2015. All the golds are numbered to 2015. So Archetypes, Albert Pujols. And we got our first snow camo, maybe? Nope. Another rainbow foil, Sean Doolittle. Rainbow foil, not numbered for the A's. Call your shot. Jack White, throwing out the first pitch as Casper the Ghost. That dude is white. I haven't talked to you guys since the Super Bowl. How'd everybody enjoy that? Fergie Jenkins. I like. Oh yeah, I'm sure you're going to get plenty by the Mesoratos. I see a Relic unless they have cards to throw you off, throw the pack searchers off. I saw a post on Facebook that everybody hating on some guy pack searching. It's kind of funny. Took a picture of him, called the cops on him and security. Griffey Jr. Archetypes for the Mariners. Free agent 40. Who's that? A-Rod. When he was with the Rangers. Apollo 11. Another Archetypes. Braves. And we got... Oh, what is that? MLB pin. Andrew McCutchen. Is that numbered any? Commemorative batter logo pin for Andrew McCutchen for the Pirates. Gary has the Pirates. That's pretty cool looking. Black and yellow. Kutch. There's a Polanco, Corsino, Teixeira, Nomar, highlights. Still looking for the auto. Oh man, we gave you a shot of 500. Yeah, I know a lot of people are hoping for some things at the end there. People hoping for safety. I would have changed up. There's our first Resny Castillo rookie for the Red Sox. He's going to be big collector's item this year. He's going to be the Abreu and Chris Bryant. Be him and Kyle Schwarber, Carlos Rodon, which are all in the Panini group. Break if we can get it going. Johnny Bench Archetypes. Got our first buyback. Tom Timmerman. Nice sideburns there, Tom Timmerman. 1974 tops. Salvador Perez. That is a photo variation for the Royals. There's the Royals. Chris has the Royals. Nice photo variation there. Sal Perez just chilling. Free agent 40, Nolan Ryan. Astros unis. Steve Wozniak, Apple founder. Mark Teixeira, Don Mattingly, inspired play insert. There's a Tanaka insert. Or not insert, Future Stars. Bryce Harper. Chapman. And Babe Ruth highlights, 1932, highlights of the year. Still looking for that auto. CJ Cron. Base, all kind of base. Felix, Michael Walker, Buccos. Stephen Moyer, rookie for the Tigers. Pompey. Pedro is a gold Cocoa Crisp for the A's. 1726 of 2015. There's a Ty Cobb Archetypes for the Tigers. Oh, Colby's going to miss out on his Griffies in this one. Gallery of Greats, King Griffey Jr. Not numbered. Those are pretty sweet inserts. Lance Lynn, Rainbow Foil for the Cardinals. And another Call Your Shot. Austin Mahone, not sure who he is. Throwing out the first pitch. At least on the photo variations, they try and put them in the front, or in with all the other inserts. Ernie Banks, highlights. Mr. Cub just passed away. Oh, we got a frame. You see that? First box. Right when High Hopes comes on from Bruce. Base. There's a gold Ian Kennedy, 32 of 2015 for the Padres. Mike Trout, Archetypes. Free agent 40, Goose Gossage. We have Bruce Sutter for the Cubs. Willie Stargell, Andrew McCutchen, inspired play. And here's our frame for the Royals. Chris has the Royals. Ooh, a nice rookie framed. 15 of 25, Brandon Finnegan. Got that nice frame going on. 15 of 25. Oh, sorry, 20. 15 of 20. Framed rookie. First box. And there's a Jose Canseco. People are excited about him. His card's coming back in. Highlights. We're still looking for our autograph. There's another Mesoraco. They signed Mesoraco for like a 4-year deal or something. Did I see that? I'm sure K's all on that. Tanner Roark. There's a Cal Ripken Jr. Archetypes. Free agent 40, Roger Clemens in the Astros jersey. Steve Carlton, insert. Frank Thomas, Jose Abreu, inspired plays. And here's our first auto. So the Giants. Is it a Relic auto? Nice. Very nice. Joe Panik. Relic auto, 8 of 50. Shame it's a sticker, but nice World Series relic. Go Panik. Bat relic auto. 8 of 50. And make sure to tell you, item is not from the World Series. Nice box. Box 1 coming out strong. And another Babe Ruth highlights insert. It's a very nice Panik auto. Relic. He doesn't even have a base card in here. Rick S is the Giants, by the way. Rick loves his Giants. And we love breaking for him. Jackie Robinson, Archetypes. Johnny Morris, Originals for the Pilots. 1969 Tops. I can't remember who the Pilots were. Is it Seattle Pilots? Angel Sanchez, Rainbow. Or Anibal Sanchez, sorry, for the Tigers. Scratch. Susie, throwing out the first pitch for the Dodgers. She's a musician. Never heard of her. Xander Bogaerts, rookie. Andrew Heaney. And Roger Maris, highlights. Wow, that was a nice box. Same box. Auto relic to 50. And a numbered to 20 frame. Alright. Box number 2. Two Cubs, Trout again. Stroman, Konerko again. Johnny Bench, Archetypes. I keep hitting my camera. There's a Mo Rivera. Gallery of Greats. Kings Vargas, Rainbow, rookie. Not numbered. Rainbow foil. Another scratch. Tom Morello. Jose Abreu there. Tom Morello's the first pitch. And Fernando Valenzuela, highlights. Pack number 2. Freddie, Braun, Skaggs, another Puig, World Series, Vargas again, DeGrom, Josh Harrison, Carlos Gomez gold for the Brewers, 92 of 2015. Here's the Brewers. Okay, with the Brewers. Ty Cobb, Archetypes. Free Agent 40, Pujols. First pitch, I was considering them non-sport. Inspired play McGuire and usual. But I guess they do have a team logo, so they should go the teams. Good call on that, Chris. I didn't realize they were going to have teams associated with them. Miguel Cabrera, Triple Crown highlight. Seemed like a lot of Dodgers so far on those first pitches. Baez again. Jordy Mercer. Detroit Tigers. Oh, I see a numbered card in the front. Must be a relic of some sort. There's a Derek Jeter archetypes. Free agent 40, David Price. David Price. David Ortiz, Red Sox. Warren Spahn. Robinson Cano, King Griffey Jr., Inspired Play. Jeter, Future Stars. Or not Jeter, sorry. Yankees Future Stars. 05 of 99. Belen Betances, Future Stars commemorative medallion. That's pretty sweet. Nice Future Stars logo. 5 of 99 for the Yankees. That's Chris. Those are some heavy cards too. You wouldn't have to get your digital scale out to weigh those packs. 2001 Cal Ripken Jr. highlights. Heavy cards, those relics. I don't know why they call them relics, they're not really relics. But, pretty cool nonetheless. Alcantara, James Russell, and why that's backwards, that's weird. There's a Derek Jeter, number 1 card in the set. As soon as they put that out, everybody was upset that he wasn't card number 2. I think it was like the second comment. Someone said he should have been number 2. EY Jr. gold for the Mets. 449 out of 2015. Willie Mays archetypes for the Giants. There's a Yoenis Cespedes rainbow foil for the Red Sox. Another scratch. Biz Marquee. Looking a little goofy there, throwing out that first pitch for the A's. Who was that? Oh, Dice K. Dice K's been having all kind of stuff in cards lately. I wonder if he held out for a while and then finally signed to give memorabilia and stuff. Giants, New York Giants, 51. Shot heard around the world. Alright, we're going to have a relic here. Gary Brown rookie. Another Resny Castillo rookie. Seeing if it might be a variation, but it was not. There's a Derek Jeter. That's one of the checklist cards. They did that last year with Rivera, so Jeter gets it this year. Yankees bias. Another Griffey Jr. archetypes. There's a Hunter Pence Full World Series. It's a nice looking card. Giving Big Panda a bump. Scratch off card. Agnes McKee for the Giants, throwing out the first pitch. Looks like she's 100 years old. And we got a relic for the Rangers. Who's the Rangers? Gary. Ian Kinsler. 121 runs scored. That's not a bad looking patch. It even has a little pinstripe action in it. Ian Kinsler. Another Tanaka there. And a highlights, Bob Feller, 1936. I know, you love the Yankee bias. They're not going to do that for A-Rod when he finally gives it up. I don't know if he's going to retire or if they're just going to drop him and hope nobody picks him up. But they clearly don't want him. Jock Peterson rookie. Nice Pirates team picture there. If you ever watch the Buccos every win, they do a little dance in the outfield. It never gets old for me. Probably gets old for Kay, being a Reds fan. But Albert Pujols, archetypes. Gene Pence, Astros buyback. 1978. They were playing good cards in the buybacks. Reggie Jackson, free agent 40. Jonas Salk with his polio vaccine. Not sure why that deserves a card. Kershaw and Valenzuela, inspired play. I wonder why Topps decided to get into the non-baseball game with some of these inserts for the base set. Enos Slaughter, 1953, highlight of the year. Gio, David Wright. Miguel Cabrera. CJ Cron, Future Stars. Beltray. Susac. And we got a David Phelps for the Yankees gold. 1072 of 2015. Okay, you love when they do that dance. Mariano Rivera, archetypes. Ooh, nice Roger Clemens Red Sox gallery of the greats. Looks just straight out of Gypsy Queen. Jose Bautista, rainbow foil. Scratch. 50 Cent. Thrown out for the Mets. Nice Ventura picture. Willie McCovey for the Padres, highlight. Still looking for our auto. The box number 2, we hit the 2 relics already. Bumgarner World Series, more upside down cards. And there's a Matt Dominguez gold for the Astros, 1811 out of 2015. Paul Goldschmidt archetypes. And we got a black Trevor May for the Twins. Who's the Twins? Gary's the Twins. 33 of 64. Black. It's our first numbered parallel refractor, not refractor, but parallel base. Free agent 40, Randy Johnson, Gerald Ford, Miguel Cabrera, Al Kaline, inspired play. And base. Warren Spahn, highlights of the year. Braves. Another Jeter, jumping up and down. Derek Jeter. Love this song. Getting excited for baseball season. Buster Posey, Archetypes. CC Sabathia, Free Agent 40. Like Free Agent 40 pounds he gained after he signed with the Yankees. Billy Clinton. Craig Kimbrell, and John Smoltz. Career high auto for the Mariners, John Jaso. Career high slugging percentage. John Jaso is our auto for the Mariners and Gary. And base. Josh Beckett, highlight 2003. Man, he looks young in that picture. He was young. Billy Hamilton, Future Stars. And Newton. 2 Pirates on that card. Sin Choo Choo. And we got a Ted Williams Archetypes. Yeah, I stopped eating Captain Crunch because it kept cutting the roof of my mouth. Doyle Alexander for the Rangers. 1979 buyback. Doyle Alexander. He's the one that got traded for Jeff Bagwell, isn't he? Is that him? Colorado Rockies. Foil insert. Or parallel. The dude, Jeff Bridges. He bowled that first pitch, if you guys remember seeing that. He bowled it like the dude. Staying usual highlights. Alright, box number 2, we had a black Trevor May. Nice Kinsler patch. Betances Future Stars, number 99. John Jaso auto. Box number 3. Alright, this will be our halfway box. Alcantara, Jones, Perkins. Another Jeter. You're going about 20 Jeters. Probably about 20 to everybody. Machado. And a Ted Williams Archetypes. Joe Negro, that's at least somebody we've heard of. 1976 tops. Nice centering. Alright, Reggie Jackson, Free Agent 40. There's that. Robin Roberts. Kershaw and Valenzuela, inspired play. Johnny Peralta. And what's that? Enos Slaughter highlights. Another Resney Castillo rookie. I feel like after opening a few packs I can call what cards are coming. John Axford, He pitched like 2 games for the Pirates. But he gets a card with Miguel Cabrera gold for the Tigers. 593 of 2015. Tigers is K. There's a Hank Aaron archetypes for the Braves. Randy Johnson, free agent 40. There's that CNN begins broadcasting. Nice picture of Ted Turner there. Miguel Cabrera, Al Kaline, inspired play. Masahiro Tanaka. Bunch of upside down cards. Back-to-back Charlie Morton cards. Warren Spahn highlights. Yasiel Puig. Michael Taylor. Seager. And we got a Dexter Fowler gold, who's now with the Cubs, I believe. But Astros on this, 1789 of 2015. Ty Cobb, archetypes. Hey, is that a Madison Bumgarner photo variation for the Giants? Batting. He's a pretty good hitter for a pitcher. Rick gets a Bumgarner photo variation. Steve Pearce, rainbow foil. Former Bucko that never did anything when he was a Pirate. Scratch off Biz Marquee again. Another Abreu there. George Springer. And 1951 Giants. Shot heard around the world. Alright, we got a relic in this one. Ooh, might be something nice. They're all something nice, he says. Another Canerco. Tyler Colvin, I didn't know you're still in the league. Johnny Bench, archetypes. Billy Ortiz, free agent 40. Martin Luther King, March on Washington. Cano and Griffey, inspired play. And what do we have here? Another Giants. Oh, look at that. Stamp and coin. Madison Bumgarner. Stamp and coin. 3 out of 50. For the Giants and Rick. 1989. Wow, look at that. Oh, the coin moves. It's not in there very well. Pretty cool. I hope Rick's watching. He's had already some good Giants hits. Cal Ripken highlights. Oh, I didn't mean to put all his base there. Everybody's quiet tonight. Alright. Jackie Robinson, archetypes. Charlie Furbush, rainbow foil. Game card. Agnes McKee again. And we have a relic. Bryce Harper. Colby got in with the Nationals because his Mariners were gone, so he gets a Bryce Harper relic for his troubles. 26 doubles, career high. That's not a lot of doubles. I guess he's been injured. Two nice relic cards in this box. Bob Feller, 1936. Yeah, I can't complain about these. Looks like case number 2 is just as good for you, Joe. Since you're in there. Mark Melanson. Another Billy Hamilton. Rangers Gold, Nick Tepesh. 2004 of 2015. Paul Goldschmidt Archetypes. There's a Bryce Harper Gallery of Greats. Nice looking card. There's a Paul Konerko foil, rainbow foil. That's a nice looking card. Gotta like Paul Konerko. Scratch it off, 50 cent. And Willie McCovey, 1975 highlights. Alright. They have sparkles again in these two. Usually I can't even find the sparkle when they have them. We hit one time, I think it was update, and it took me forever to find it. Yoenis Cespedes Archetypes. CC Sabathia, free agent 40. Who's that? Casey Kasem, top 40 countdown premieres. Craig Kimbrell and John Smoltz, inspired play. Rockies career high auto. Ubaldo Jimenez, 214 Ks. Ubaldo for the Rockies. Chris has the Rockies. Jose Abreu. So far the autos have all been stickers. 3 for 3. Hope that's not a trend that these cards are doing. These Beckett highlights. There should be all the hits in this unless we get an extra one in this last box. So far, halfway, we've gotten some pretty good hits. Nolan Ryan Archetypes. Rich Childs, 1977 tops. And pennant chase card. If the St. Louis Cardinals win the National League pennant, you win a prize. Who has the Cardinals? Gary has the Cardinals. There's a pretty good chance, though, they could win the National League pennant pretty easy this year. Not easy, but it wouldn't shock anybody. Tyler Colvin, rainbow foil. Jeff Bridges again, the dude. Another George Springer. Stan Musial highlights. Yeah, Gary, he asked me when we were breaking, I told him we were there, and I sent him a link, and he never said anything, so. Well, last time we broke, he was in here talking about getting speakers, and don't know if he ever got them or not. I'm going to frame that card for you, Kay. Send it right to you. You can look at it every time they beat the Reds. Yasiel Puig, Archetypes. Frank Thomas, Gallery of Greats. Jose Iglesias, Rainbow Foil. Tom Morello, First Pitch for the Cubbies. And Fernando Valenzuela, 1981. Fernando Mania. Alright. Alex Cobb Gold for the Rays. 1676 of 2015. Cal Ripken Archetypes. Pujols Free Agent 40s. A nice Griffey Jr. All-Star Game MVP, 92. Mark McGwire, Staying Usual, Inspired Play. And another Miguel Cabrera highlights. So we had a stamp and coin relic on that box. Not too shabby. And a Bryce Harper relic. Alright, box number 4. So halfway point. A little bag. Giancarlo Stanton, Archetypes. Chico Salmon, Orioles buyback. 1970 Topps, Rutherford E. Salmon. There's a Chris Johnson black for the Braves. Who has the Braves? Gary with the Braves. 49 of 64. Free Agent 40. Nolan Ryan. Another Nolan Ryan. Angels timeline. Mark Teixeira, Don Manley, Inspired Play. I did think there'd be more numbered parallels. But Justin Verlander, 2007 new hitter. World Series cards are pretty cool. There's that Pirates card again. Alright, Jenry Mejia, gold for the Mets. 159 of 2015. Mariano Rivera, Archetypes. There's that Goose Gossage, Free Agent 40. Live Aid Concert. Willie Stargell, Andrew McCutchen, Inspired Play. Blanco. And Mark McGwire, 1998, single season home run record. What's your guys' thoughts on the Hall of Fame? You think they should let those guys in? Bonds and McGuire, Sosa, all those guys. Manny Ramirez. I vote yes if I had a vote. It's part of baseball. Back in the day, people did things they weren't supposed to do. I like to think they could look past that to some extent. James McCann for the Tigers, 1746 of 2015. Greg Maddux, Archetypes. Rick Porcello, foil. Scratch off. Jack White. Tanaka. And Ted Williams, highlights. Not Sosa, everybody was Sosa. Alright, we got a relic coming. Of some sort. I think they should let fans vote for the Hall of Fame. The Babe Ruth, Archetypes. Alex Rodriguez, free agent 40. Fernando Valenzuela, Fernando Mania. Craig Kimbrell, Freddie Freeman. Freddie Freeman and Fred McGriff inspired play. And we got a relic, Albert Pujols, MLB logo pin for the Angels. Yeah, you got the Angels too. It's got a heavy package. Alright. Juan Marichal, highlights. Quick bat. Yeah, I don't know if I think he was really telling the truth on that one. It was just a batting practice bat that got switched around or something. But who knows? Who knows? Yu Darvish. Mike Piazza, Archetypes. Kevin Kiermaier, rookie or future stars, foil. Scratch off. Tom Willis throwing out the pitch again, and we got a relic here. 33 home runs, Evan Longoria, career high relic. Here's the Rays. Peter D with the Rays. New breaker with us. Evan Longoria. Roger Maris, highlights. I taped a documentary the other day from Doc Ellis's no-hitter when he pitched on LSD. Can't wait to watch that. I bet that's interesting. Trout. Julio Teheran, gold for the Braves. 369 of 2015. Steve Carlton, Archetypes. Sandy Koufax, Gallery of Greats. Sean Green, red foil, rainbow foil for the Yanks. Scratch off. Austin Mahoney. Who is he? I have no idea who he is. Some musician. Another Abreu there. And Jose Canseco, highlight. Alright, let's get a solid auto out of this box. Solid auto. Kenny's Vargas rookie again. Ken Griffey Jr. Archetypes. Roger Clemens, free agent 40. What's that? Reggie Jackson and the Orioles. I didn't even know he played for the Orioles. Huh. Learn something new every day. Frank Thomas and Abreu inspired play. And we got a relic here. Auto. Scott Sizemore for the A's. Career high. 22 doubles. Scott Sizemore. Come on, Tops. Scott Sizemore. Gary with the A's. Scott Sizemore auto. Get out of here, Tops. All the good stuff you put in here. Scott Sizemore. I don't even know he's in the league right now. Catfish Hunter. Highlight 1968. Anybody know any Scott Sizemore PCers? I'm betting he's not somebody that anybody out there started PCing. Another Castillo rookie. You'll have about 10 of those, whoever's got the Red Sox. Maybe more than that. Pompey. Reimer Liriano. Albert Pujols Archetypes. Denver Lemaster for the Braves. 1966 Tops buyback. So Marcus Stroman, Future Stars foil. Solid young pitcher. Susie again with the first pitch. Tanaka. And Derek Jeter. I think that's the first highlights for him. Here's a Scott Sizemore auto. You ever hear the loud cheers from the crowd? Derek Jeter Archetypes. Tommy Glavine, Gallery of Greats, new Hall of Famer. Another Blue Jays foil, R.A. Dickey. Scratch off. Eddie Vedder throwing out the first pitch for the Cubs. First pitches are all Cubs and Dodgers, it seems like. Most of them, anyways. Mike Schmidt, highlight, 1976. Matt Joyce. Jeter. Javier Baez, nice rookie. Max Brothers, Fulton Newitz. And we got a Braves gold, James Russell. 815 out of 2015. Willie Mays, Archetypes. David Cohn, free agent 40. Nixon Kennedy debate, 1960. Cespedes and Rice, inspired play. And Babe Ruth highlight. So that was box 4. Had a Pujols. Logo relic. Or logo medallion. Bryce Harper. Evan Longoria, Relic, and then Scott Sizemore, auto. If you have to hit a good auto, well, that Panik, I'll take that back. Joe Panik, number to 50. World Series Relic auto. It was a good auto, but the rest of them have been kind of blah. We got 2 boxes to straighten that out. All right. Jeff Baker, another Blue Jays gold. Blue Jays and gold foils. 247 out of 2015. Greg Maddux, archetypes. Steve Carlton, Gallery of Greats for the Phillies. Zach Britton, foil. Call Your Shot. There's a new one we haven't seen yet. Michaela Maloney, first pitch. Getting ready to do some sort of somersault for the White Sox. I'm surprised we've gone this far without seeing every card. Ted Williams, highlight. Sonny Gray. There's a Vato. Mikey Trout. Canerco, Furbush. Martin Prado, gold. 169 out of 2015 for the Yankees. Willie Mays, archetypes. Robinson Cano, free agent 40. Braves, Hank Aaron. Matt Harvey, Tom Seaver, inspired plays. Brave. And that was that. Nomar Garcia Para. 1999 highlights. Oh, somebody's over on the social stream. I think they didn't move it over here though. Alright, got a relic in here. Let's get something good. Auto relic again. Derek Jeter. Chase Utley. Ricky Henderson, archetypes. Another new card. Greg Maddux, free agent 40. American Bandstand with Dick Clark. Inspired plays, Cole Hamels. And we got a Nationals, Tanner Roark. Future Stars. Not numbered on this one. The other one is the colored Future Stars. I guess it's numbered. Future Stars. Nationals is Colby. There's a couple Nationals hits. Brooks Robinson, highlight, 1964. Oh, I turned him the wrong way. I was thinking I'd get him. Fernando Rodney shooting the arrow. Aaron Sanchez, another good rookie. B.J. Upton, gold for the Braves. 1891 of 2015, stealing money. BJ Upton is Mark McGuire Archetypes. Maybe the first McGuire Archetypes. Another Blue Jay foil, Aaron Sanchez, Future Stars. I ain't seen a lot of those. Scratch off. Graham Elliott, first pitch. Celebrity Chef, it says. And it is a Nolan Ryan highlights. Oh, thought maybe I saw something thick there. Alright, Steve Carlton, Archetypes. Chris Parmelee for the Twins, foil. Call your shot. Jermaine Jones, soccer guy, I think. And we got a career high Orioles, Manny Machado relic. Manny Machado. Jeremiah got his Orioles and gets a Machado relic. The relics have been good players, so that's always good. Nolan Ryan highlight. Different year than the others. If you guys want to break after the next Topps case, there's a Panini Extra Edition 2013-2014 mixer. 2 teams for 1 spot. At least 12 autos in the break. Could be Abreu, Chris Bryant, Kyle Schwarber, all kind of good prospects in those sets. Resny Castillo. Babe Ruth Archetypes. Hopefully we can get that filled tonight, at least close. Mike Edwards, 78 record breaker. Most unassisted double plays by a second baseman in a game. About that for the A's. Pudge Rodriguez, free agent 40. First one we've seen of that. Nolan Ryan, 4,000 Ks. Tom Line. Felix Hernandez, Randy Johnson, inspired play. And Polanco, Teixeira, Roger Maris, 1960. Martin Prado. Derek Jeter. Mariano Rivera, Archetypes. Andre Dawson, free agent 40. Who's that? Red Schoendienst. Alright. Manny Machado, inspired play, Cal Ripken Jr. And then we got a Yankees career high auto, Dellin Betances. Yankees auto for Chris. It's the best non-relic auto. After the Panik, that's next best, pretty easily. Lou Gehrig, 1925, streak begins. Alright. Ever. So much base. And we got a buyback here. First we have another. Now there's more than two. You get 2 teams per spot. I'm not sure how many there are right now. There was 9. Yeah, there's still 9. So if we get it down to 3 or 4, we'll break it open. Chuck Brinkman, catcher for the White Sox. Awful saying. 1973 tops. Yeah, you get 2 teams per spot. There's 9 spots left. So if we can get it down some, we'll open it tonight. If not, it'll open Sunday. Trevor Bauer for the Indians foil. He's coming around. There's a new first pitch. McLemore for the Mariners. I bet Colby's going to be upset if he doesn't get one of those. Kyle Lobstein rookies in here. Ernie Banks, 100th career home run, 1957. Alright, Mike Piazza, Archetypes. Nolan Ryan, Gallery of Greats. It's a nice card. There's a Yu Darvish foil. Good insert. Scratch off. Meb Keflezighi, Boston Marathon winner for the Red Sox, first pitch. New one there. Meb Keflezighi. Another George Springer. Fergie Jenkins, 250th win. 1980. Yeah, those buybacks, I don't even know why they put them in there. I guess there's just something different to put in, but it's not like they, I don't know, Resnick Castillo. I know they're putting some buyback autos in Bowman this year of like Griffey, Frank Thomas, people like that. Ichiro's going to be in Donruss. Buyback Donruss autos, going to have Ichiro. That'll probably be the next cases I get, or at least a half case. It's a 16-box case. Michael Taylor, rookie for the Nationals gold. 9/17 of 2015. Giancarlo Stanton, Archetypes. So Baltimore Orioles team card, black. 09 of 64 for Jeremiah. Free agent 40, Carlton Fisk. Darryl Strawberry, 1980. Timeline. Joe Mauer, Rob Cool, Inspired Play. Tanaka, Future Stars. And that was box 5. Lou Gehrig, highlight. Betances auto in that. Tanner Rourke. Manny Machado, that was the hits. Last box. Yeah, Donner survived the first Ichiro licensed autos this year. So he's sweet cool on one of those. Case 1. Final box. always been a fan of the Panini cards. I know some people don't like them because they don't have the logos and such, but they always have sweet cards, especially the Prism. Panini Prism's one of my favorite sets. Alright, Yoenis Cespedes archetypes for the Red Sox. Cal Ripken Jr., Gallery of Greats. It's a nice looking card. Has the swag behind him. I'm not sure what they call that. Bunting. Is that what they call bunting? Jacob deGrom, Future Stars foil. It's a nice Future Stars player. Ned Kofleski again. Just like saying his name. Ned Kofleski. Fergie Jenkins highlight. Dorado over Bay. Konerko's got a photo variation that's pretty sweet. Nolan Ryan archetypes. Oh, is this one of those snow? I thought we'd see more of these in a case. Ryan Brown snow camo. 38 of 99 for the Brewers. K with the Brewers. Snow camo. That's the only one of those we hit so far. Carlton Fisk, free agent 40. ESPN, first broadcast. Nice Bob Lee retro photo. Joe Mauer, Rod Carew. Take Panini, that's right. Yeah, I hope we can get some more of those sold, okay? I'd like to open those tonight too. Lou Gehrig. If we sell like 5 more, I'll take 4 spots. Alright. Jackie Robinson archetypes. Yeah, museum's gonna be sweet. Greg Maddux. I gotta decide if I'm getting any Columbia Space Launch. Cole Hamels, Steve Carlton, inspired play. And we have a Cubs, Anthony Rizzo, manufactured logo man medallion, button, whatever you want to call it. Gary has the Cubs, so he gets the Rizzo. And Brooks Robinson highlight. Alright, who's our gold here? Nate Eovaldi. Marlins on here, but now he's a Yankee. 614 out of 2015. The Yankees stole him from the Marlins. Mike Trout, architect. Kyle Seager, foil. Scratch off. Graham Elliott, first pitch. Maikel Franco, I forgot his rookies were in here. Nolan Ryan highlights. here, I think. Something thick. I'd like to see a clear acetate. Oh, look at that, Mike Trout. How does that happen? Oh wait, never mind. It looked like his name was cut off, but it's right here. I'm losing it. Hey, we're down to 7. Let's sell a few more. Yeah, that's all. Just a few. Hank Aaron archetypes. Matt Cain foil for the Giants. Been a lot of Giants. Another scratch off. Oh, what do we got here? Red Sox. Dustin Pedroia. Who's the Red Sox? Gary with the Red Sox. 54 doubles. Oh, that's a lot of doubles. Saw some 22 and 26 for the career high in doubles. That's not a career high. Abreu. I mean, it's probably their career high, but that's not anything to brag about. Nolan 1973 highlights. So we still have an auto, but that's all the relics unless we hit an extra one. And we got a Puig archetypes. Somebody will get in. We got the whole second break. Somebody's going to be excited after they hit. Darrell Thomas for the Padres buyback. What year is that? 1972. Darrell's hobby is singing. I think that's my favorite thing about those old cards. Darrell's hobby is singing. I should have looked at the other ones. Pudge Rodriguez, free agent 40 for the Marlins. Who's this? Is that Tom Seaver? Who is that? Yeah, Tom Seaver. Felix Hernandez, Randy Johnson, inspired play. Roger Maris. Alright, Tops, give us a solid auto out of this last box. Jock Peterson. Rusney Castillo. I'm interested to see how many of each card there are. Another Jeter checklist. So there's probably about 10 in a case of each card. We have a Cliff Lee gold for the Phillies. 1955 of 2015. And there's a Derek Jeter Gallery of Greats after the Rook and archetype. Sorry. Derek Jeter Gallery of Greats. Orioles foil. And Orioles black also for Jeremiah on those. Scratch off. Michaela Maroney, first pitch. Tanaka. And Ted Williams highlights. Oh, we got the Eye of the Tiger going now. We're good. I see another Orioles gold. Adam Jones gold. 1704 of 2015. Mark McGwire archetypes. Cano, free agent 40. Hank Aaron, 755 homer. Matt Harvey, Tom Seaver for the Mets, inspired play. No more Garcia Para highlights. Last 2 packs for case number 1. Cron. World Series. Ike Davis for the Pirates. Ricky Henderson, Archetypes. Andre Dawson, Free Agent 40. Sandra Day O'Connor getting sworn in. Inspired Play, Machado and Ripken. And we got an Iwakuma auto. Hisashi Iwakuma for the Mariners. Going to Gary. Mariners. There's 2 Mariners autos. John Jaso and Iwakuma. Colby will be upset he didn't get into case 1. Babe Ruth. Last pack of case 1. I see black. I don't know if that's a Gallery Greats or maybe it's a black paper. Oh, it's a scratch off. Tony Gwynn, Archetypes. Oh. Chuck Seelbach. 1974 tops. Chuck was a Scholastic All-American swimmer. In case you were wondering. Josh Harrison foil. J. Hay Kid. Scratch off. Another Macklemore first pitch. And the rest of the story. Alright, that was case 1. And then with the Ernie Banks highlight. I'll save that.